Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to TYT Sports. I'm your host, Rick Strong. I feel like I should have a pipe. They said I should have cognac, a little wine. I'll just circle it the entire time. Maybe next week. So Mario Balotelli, he was with Manchester City for about 2.5 years. He came from Inter Milan. A lot of off-the-field issues for him, the 22-year-old striker not born, from Italy. Obviously, he represented Italy in Euro 2012 when he scored 2 goals, 2 fantastic goals. He is now basically transferring from Manchester City to AC Milan. It's a surprising move because we literally didn't even know how much money AC Milan had. But he will undergo a medical tomorrow. If he passes the medical, he will be there at least, it appears, through 2017. Now, the reports are that he will be paid anywhere from 20 to 25 million euros, pretty good amount, plus bonuses. He has been a fan, reportedly, of AC Milan since his childhood. Now, a few of the incidents that have happened, because he is by far one of the most criticized players, not only in the Premier League, but in European football. Now, on January 3rd, he had a training ground incident where he fought with his manager, who has vied for him throughout his time with Inter Milan, Roberto Mancini. This is obviously when the two of them were together. He was a player, Mancini was the manager. So he has said, it's kind of like a kid. You just kind of go through it with him together. You still support him at the end of the day. He also crashed his car shortly after signing for Manchester City. He threw darts at a few City youth team players, at least one notably. Against the Galaxy, he had this foolish and idiotic backheel when he easily could have scored if he just wanted to and put forth the effort. He was yanked out of that game by Roberto. And he also set off fireworks in his home from his bathroom. A guy, again, who has had a ton of off-the-field issues, and he even was reportedly, I'm saying reportedly because we're still not 100% sure, but he had an affair with one woman. He's obviously with Rafaela Fico. So, again, he joined Manchester City in 2010, 2.5 years at Etihad Stadium, 20 goals last year when they won the Premier League. That was the first time in 44 years. This year, 20 appearances, 12 from the bench. He has scored 3 goals. Again, great talent for this guy, but who knows exactly what he could do with AC Milan. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So now as I pull out my iPhone, because I have the technology, a few of your tweets very quickly. From Joe Edward Few. Tweets at Rick Strom, thank goodness, so overrated. I'm sure the Milan derbies are going to be great for his mind state, having played for Inter previously. Dima Ostrikov says, I say good riddance. Darnell tweets at Rick Strom, with Dzeko, Tevez, Aguero, and Gudetti coming back from injury, Mercurial Mario and his camouflage Bentley shouldn't be missed. Well done. Dominic Mills tweets at Rick Strom, hope he finds some maturity. Multi-million-dollar talent. 10 Cent had a good tweet right there. Joey Betancourt tweets at Rick Strom, AC Milan is looking for young talent. Balotelli, being 22 obviously, though very unpredictable. Curfew and discipline plan. Jerry Jones with Des Bryant, possibly. Harvey Mejad tweets at Rick Strom, what an awful move. The English media couldn't deal with a talented player with a bit of charisma. Respectfully disagree. He also tweets, he also should have went to a club that's better than Milan, since it's probably his last chance in the top level teams. Gabby tweets at Rick Strom, Gabby McKay tweets at Rick Strom, good signing. Balotelli and El Shaarawy could be their strike force for a decade. Dave Robinson, big fan of the show, tweets at Rick Strom, good to see Italian talent back in Serie A. And Sir Rufus, with the best avatar in the world, tweets at Rick Strom, Manchester City's sanity level is set to return to normal without him skewing the results. So what do you guys think about all this? Leave all your thoughts in the comments section below. We would greatly appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. We would appreciate that as well. Share with your friends and subscribe to TYT Sports.